Hiya, I thought I'd do a slightly different video this week. I thought I'd showcase some of the things that I make and also that I sell in my folksy store. I didn't want you to get bored of watching me doing different crafting vlogs, but them all being pretty similar, so I shall pop one of them out every now and again. So I hope you enjoy this, and I just thought I'd show you a few things. Welcome. So starting off with this hand spun art yarn bundle. So we've got 58 grams of different hand spun fibres. We've got chunky ones, we've got thinner ones, we've got art yarn ones. I'm trying to get it out there, I don't know if you can see very well. So I sell those as various bundles in my shop of different colours. Yeah, so that's great for something for like weaving or smaller crafting projects. Next thing I'm going to show you is some spun wool. Lovely and bright. This is Navajo Plaid, and it's a wool mix from World of Wool, which I just spun. It's quite soft and squidgy. Make a nice project. Show you the colours. There we go. Another hand spun wool, which is actually made from recycled yarns. So it's literally, when I finish a project, I'll show you. Actually, I've got a bag full here, hold on, just bear with me. I put all my yarn scraps from all my projects into this huge bag. I then get my carders, like so, cut them up a bit and card them in and reuse the fibre in my work. And this particular piece of yarn here was made from entirely that, rather than any other fibres, so it's all recycled. So it's quite a thick, chunky yarn. But yeah, and that's also in my shop. It's a bit of an experiment really, but I quite like that. I think it's quite nice. Okay, other yarns, right. What else have I got? I also do some little mini skein yarns. So these can be various blends. So we've got one here. It's just a little mini one. It's probably about 20-25 grams in there. And they come in a nice little bag. So they make nice little gifts. Again, something you can do in weaving or smaller projects. There's another one that's a bit more of a silky blend there. Okay, that's those. I'll chuck it all on the floor and have a big mess in a minute. Right, my next thing, some little fibre packs. So you've got some Angelina, which is the sparkle, you've merino, corridale, carded corridale, silks, wool locks, some bits of yarn there. So that'd be quite good for a little crafting project. You could spin them into some of your other bats, or you could mix some flax in there as well, or you could use them in a needle felting project. So various ways to use that particular one there. We have some rollouts. I do these in various colours. I do like making these. This is one of my favourite colours, if you can see it there. And they're great for spinning as well. I presume you could probably felt with them. I'm not really sure, to be honest. But yeah, great for spinning up, and they make a lovely rainbow yarn. And I've got those in a yellowy colour and a pastel available in my shop at the moment, which I will link in the description. Right, what else have I got here? Oh, I've got some hand-dyed merino, which actually I'll take it out of the bag and have a closer look at that. Just bear with me, make a big crunchy noise. Okay, so there we are, some hand-dyed merino there, which makes a lovely citrusy yarn, because I spun some up and kept it for myself, as well as popping this one in my shop. So that's quite pretty. I do like that. It's nice and soft and squidgy as well. There we are. Okay, next on the list we have some excuse me, some yarn bundles. So you get three hand spun bundles of yarn there. That's sort of similar colours or would work well together, tied up with a sari ribbon. So you can use the sari ribbon in with the project as well. So maybe again weaving or a small crafting project. I got a few of these bundles in different colours, or again you could like maybe make, there's probably enough there to possibly make some wrist warmers or something. I'm not quite sure how heavy it is. Oh, 20, 40, 60 grams, maybe not then, I don't know, but you could do a smaller project with it, add it into something you're already making, maybe. Right, that's all the sort of yarns and things. I mean, I've got plenty of yarns and I could bore you silly with those because there's loads. So I've got like, well, I'll show you one day, maybe go through my stash, because I have great big boxes full of hand spun yarns, which I love it because I can go and I think, oh, what shall I make today? Oh, I fancy that one there, I'll have that, I'll make that with it, you know, especially for weaving when you only need a small amount, which I'm going to start a new weaving project that's coming up. I've got an idea because in my previous video I made that huge ball of chunky art yarn. I mean, it was like the size of a football, and yeah, I want to use that in a weaving project. I think I want to make one of these, but it'd be nice and easy because it'd just be one ball of yarn. I won't have to keep thinking of all the different colours. What have I done with it? Oh, it's here. Okay, so this is another thing. It's one of my weavings. This is actually a lovely wrap. You see it's got wool locks hanging off of it, tassels, and this is done in hand dyed and hand spun yarns, all of different various fibres. You've got a bit of sparkle, and then you've got your tassels on the end. I'll have a quick model of it, shall I, if I can get it in the camera. So obviously it goes around there like this, and you can have a pin there so it stays on. And I'll tell you what, the first one I made, wow, it's so warm, and I've been using it all winter. I put it on top of the, you know, layers of clothes, wrap it up like a blanket, and because it's made of wool, it's just the warmest thing ever. It's absolutely lovely. So that's one of them. This one actually is available in my shop at the moment, and I've also done another one that's also in the shop. Not I'm trying to sell my shop here, but I just thought I'd show you a few things of what I've made. Is we've got one in all natural colours, and I called this the Outlander shawl because I've been reading the Outlander books, and of course they were on about their wearing their plaids, and it would have obviously all been from natural wools and natural colours. So it inspired me to make this particular one, which you can see here. Again, it's super cosy. You've got some real chunky yarns in there, and you've got some nice tassels going on and a bit of wool locks. If I can get that, there we go. Yeah, and so that's all another nice warm one, which is lovely and cozy, as you can see. Just sit here with it on and talk to you now, can't I? Right, I think I might just grab a couple of more things. Let's have a look in my box. Bear with me. Oh, what have we got here? Oh, there's an art yarn. Here's an art yarn. This was actually made from this I was talking about earlier, and then I spun it up into that with some black acrylic and some gold thread. So that's super squishy and a bit lumpy and bumpy. So that could be an interesting project, couldn't it, in itself? What have we got? Anything else? Oh, I would say, show you this boring white one, but actually it's not, because this one in particular is a rare breed Portland yarn. So my local farm, they have the actual Portland sheep, and I go up there every now and again, probably about once a year, and grab a couple of fleeces off of them, which I then wash and process myself and then put through my drum carder, which you saw me do in the previous video, to make art bats. But then I've actually spun this one, and it makes a really soft, squidgy yarn. It's actually really, really nice. So that's a nice one. Right, I won't even pan down at the mess on the floor now. I've literally shown you those products, and I've lobbed them on the floor. So I now have a huge mess to clear up. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. It's just something a bit different. Fill a few you know, 10 minutes because I don't want to bore you with the same old vlogs. But I have recorded a vlog and it's all edited, ready for maybe next week, the week after. I'll see how I feel. Anyway, you all take care and lots of love to you all. Bye.